Hi, this is Coach Judith. Once again, we are in Quarantine Coding Club, and I'm glad you've come back for another episode. As we have done in the past, we are going to be reviewing a video created by my coworker, Stephen, and I will be pausing it along the way to provide some commentary. The commentary will come in two separate videos, and this is part one. Here goes.
If you live near Tierra Santa, you may have seen me at Starbucks running a sign language meetup on Thursday nights, or more recently, putting up signs on trash cans to try.
So, Tierra Santa is a neighborhood in San Diego, and it's the neighborhood that Stephen lives in, for those of you who aren't in the area. And what he was referring to was some of his pre-quarantine activities when we used to all get to go to Starbucks and host groups like sign language meetups. Obviously, none of that is happening right now. Instead, now Stephen is running around Tierra Santa posting these flyers. For those of you who didn't see the prior episodes, Stephen has decided that it would be helpful to get people in his local community to come together on a Facebook group and just discuss how things are going and who needs help and what others can do just to communicate. And the way he's done that is creating these flyers that have this QR code. That's this square thing here that you scan on your phone, or you can just go directly to a website. The website is a call to action to join this Facebook group. And the reason, and then Stephen also wrote some code because he's a coder that puts all that stuff together. So let's just keep watching.
Trying to get people to join a Facebook group called Tierra Santa versus COVID-19. I will admit the rain has caused some problems.
So I just have to say, because I'm also in San Diego, rain always causes problems for us. We do not get a lot of rain, and normally when rain comes to our area, the whole city just sort of shuts down. So the fact that we're all stuck in our houses now as it's raining, it's still causing us trouble.
I'm switching tactics and I'm asking you, internet, for help. But wait, before you go start watching hamster videos, it's actually very easy.
So Stephen said before you go watch hamster videos, I am actually very excited about the idea of watching hamster videos.
Whether you live in Tierra Santa or you want to start a similar group elsewhere, I have built some open source technology just for you.
Open source. Stephen has used this term in other videos, but I do want to just clarify what that means. Open source technology is free and available, usually on the internet, for anybody to download and change, and then put their changes also back onto the internet and make available to everybody else. So it's kind of a collaborative process of creating software where nobody is making any money from selling it, and everybody's just sort of working together for the common good.
Now, instead of awkwardly asking strangers to join your group, you can code me to do it for you. With a single line of code, you could be the proud owner of a video like this one. Hi, this is a video made by Stephen, but I'll be speaking on.
That was pretty funny. I want to see that again. Just so you understand what Stephen is saying here, he is suggesting that you can use the video that he's already created, but you just substitute in a picture or a video of yourself saying your name. I think I backed up enough.
To join your group, you can code me to do it for you. With a single line of code, you could be the proud owner of a video like this one. Hi, this is a video made by Stephen.
And see, instead of Stephen, it would be you saying your name, like it would be me saying Coach Judith.
But I'll be speaking on their behalf. Long story short, Stephen wants you to join.
Again, that would be your name.
A Facebook group, which you can find here or here.
Okay, so here's this website and this QR code, and I just want you to see this is the website that Stephen created. This is his call to action, either just the very quick version, click here and join the Facebook group, or a more detailed version for people who like to read words, not everyone does, that explains why you should join his Facebook group with, again, the button. So that's his call to action video. I'm sorry, call to action website.
Why? To bring people in the Tierra Santa area together to ask one.
So where Stephen said Tierra Santa, remember that's where he lives, but you would be putting in your neighborhood in that area in the video. And so Stephen would be creating this video that would, whenever it would normally have his name and his area, it would have your name and your area.
One simple question. What can we do to help? Now that might have looked a bit funny, so to help you imagine yourself in the video, here's a version with this cat.
How many of you have a cat? I have a cat. I can't wait to see what Stephen's going to do here with the cat. But remember, the cat is just the stand-in, like the actor for you.
Here's a version with this cat. Hi.
Hey, I've met that cat before. That's Stephen's cat, and her name is Kitty.
This is a video made by.
That was pretty funny. This is a video made by, so Kitty doesn't actually speak English, does she? She just says meow. So she's saying her name in cat language.
But I'll be speaking on their behalf. Long story short, wants you to
I just can't stop laughing when I see Kitty. I want to just go back and see that just a little bit again, because I think that's pretty funny.
Hi. This is a video made by. But I'll be speaking on their behalf. Long story short, wants you to join a Facebook group, which you can find here or here.
And in this area, you would substitute the information for your QR code and your URL for the call to action that would bring people to your local group.
Why? To bring people in the.
Okay, so in that case, even though it sort of sounds similar, Kitty is actually saying the name of the area that she lives in. She's not just saying her name in cat language.
Area together to ask one simple question. What can we do to help? But that's not all. I've made multiple versions of these meta videos for.
Okay, so Stephen is now using the term meta video. So a meta video is a video that helps create a video, which is what we just saw. So he would give you this video without, where you would substitute your name and your area so you could create the video yourself. So it's a video that shows you how to create a video, and that makes it a meta video. Here we go.
For example, here's one for those of you who want a scientist to arrogantly explain the facts to people in your area.
No offense to any scientists out there. I don't think Stephen is calling you arrogant. However, Stephen is going to dress up like a stereotypical scientist. Let's watch.
My name is Dr. Stephen R. Foster, PhD. That's Stephen with a PH and a D at the end.
Okay, so I think that was what I like to call a Stephen joke. Stephen's name is, I think you can see it here. Well, maybe you can't. Stephen's name is spelled Stephen. So it's Stephen with a PH because some people still spell Stephen STEV with a V. But he is also a PhD. That means that he has studied for a long time and is called Dr. Stephen Foster. So his little joke is it's Stephen with a PH and then plus the D at the end because he is a PhD.
As a scientist, I've done several calculations and come to the conclusion that we're in the middle of a pandemic and it's causing some problems.
So I don't think we really needed a fancy PhD scientist to let us know that we're in a pandemic with problems, right?
Even as the human race distances itself socially, one digital hero has
The digital hero. There's Kitty. Oh, she's our digital hero, isn't she? So I believe she is a digital hero because we are just watching a video of Kitty on the internet. Perhaps she's an actual hero too.
risen to the challenge of using social media to do the opposite of distancing. You can
All right, so our digital hero, Kitty here, is going to use the power of technology and the power of the internet to bring people together, even though we are all what Dr. Stephen Foster, PhD, is telling us, even though we are all socially distancing, meaning we're all staying at least 6 feet apart from everybody when we go outside, when we go to the supermarket, we're all staying away from one another, but super hero, digital superhero Kitty is saying, let's all get together on the internet on a Facebook group where we can still have a community.
Access a small part of the internet created by to discuss issues local to. All you need to do is.
So again, that second meow was digital superhero Kitty saying the name of the area.
Follow what is known as a URL or scan what is known as a QR code. This is Stephen with a PH signing off.
All right, that was a really fun video. This is the end of part 1. I'm going to stop the recording now. There will be a part 2 of commentary.